How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you yet another XinZhao game. This is gonna be obviously with the cosmic skin, because I just had to get into this account, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I just had to get into this account and play with the cosmic skin because it's just, man, whenever I play with this skin, it's like things go crazy. Yeah, you can go with the normal skin, with the baseline or Warring Kingdoms, but at the end of the day, when you use this skin, you feel the power. You feel everything so smooth. I don't know what it is. It's like when you play classic Lee Sin versus Muay Thai Lee Sin, or even Dragonstorm Lee Sin, or even I don't know. Like it's very different, and you feel the difference. I don't know if it just hits harder or what, but it's just great. So yeah, this game I was supposed to be playing it. A ranked game. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This was supposed to be a ranked game. This is a normal game. I messed up the queue. I actually hit the draft queue instead of ranks, and this is the game that came out. Obviously, this is gonna be a really weird in terms of the rankings. Is not gonna be like a certain elo. We have a diamond player, which is gonna be this Jinx. It's gonna be D1, and then the rest of the players are gonna be like really like set up. It's gonna be like platinum, then a couple golds, one silver. Because I had this, these players too on my team. I had these Varus, this Echo, and then everybody was like, they had no clue, like really. And this is why in this game it was actually very fun, because you can get to see how two players can make a difference, or a really big difference in just one game, right? You can see that this game is just straight up gonna be me versus Jinx at one point in the game. Obviously, I could have done better. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like this game was clean at all. I feel like this game was just straight up terrible on my end. There's so many mistakes, so many wasted time, so many forced things that I should not have gone for. But at the end of the day, I just did it, and it was fine. Like when I saw a couple of CS's numbers, and I saw a couple patterns in terms of these players, I just said like, oh my god, this cannot be ranked. And then I went to op.gg, and then I just saw the rankings. It's like, okay, this is a normal game. Then I just started like, I'm not gonna, I just decided to straight up have some fun with it. So yeah. Right here, I go for the bot lane gank because they were overextending. I've already full cleared my whole jungle. I took the Gromp and everything. Right here, overextending a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go ahead and tax this a little bit. And I was thinking about going for the Scuttle Crab, but I'm just gonna go to Wolves. Again, try not to waste any second. We already killed the Blitzcrank. There's not a lot of things to get from this. After that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to Wolves. I'm gonna do my Raptors. I'm gonna do my Krugs, and just try to clear, because if there's not a lot of things going on, that's the better thing to do. Obviously, if there's not a lot of things going on, you can definitely try to do a couple things. I saw that there was an opportunity to gank the Malzahar because they were trading. That was not the case. I knew that the bot lane was coming, and this is why I'm basically pinging here. I should not have stayed. I'm not gonna lie. I should not have stayed. I should have just went ahead and done my blue or my Grump. But then again, this is why I'm saying, like, it was not a clean game. This was not a game that I play when I'm used to playing, because I'm not gonna lie, I had like 2-3 days without playing, and I'm not gonna lie, every single time I stopped playing for like 1 or 2 days, or even 3 days sometimes, or even a week, at one point I feel like I forget about how to play. I'm not gonna lie, like, it just straight up sucks. I don't really know why, but it's like my skills, they just straight up go down, so it just sucks. So yeah, right here, we're finding a couple things going on. I found Lilia. I kind of wanted to gank bot lane, but then again, try to catch up the Lilia with my W there. There's nothing going on, just fighting for the ward, because there were not many things to do. I was checking out the mid lane because it's kind of low, but then again, he has his ultimate. He had everything, so I just don't want to risk it. I'm just going to go ahead and take my wolves and back off. I have a lot of gold. I'm gonna be able to build my Serrated Dirk, 2 longswords and boots, which is a huge buy, huge power spike for Xin, especially when you're using Hail of Blades. I'm gonna go ahead and use and clear my red. And now I want to clear from top to bottom, because every single part of the action is going to be on the bot side, so I need to make sure to be on that action. So that's why I'm going to be clearing this way. Scuttlecrab is going to be spawning, but then I see Malzahar in a pretty weird position. And something that I discovered in this game, guys, which is actually very interesting, is that when you W Malzahar, he has shield. You guys challenge him, but then you don't deal the damage. So you can still dash to him, which is actually very, very good. So yeah, right there, Lilia made a mistake. I got her with my W and then just straight up kill her. After that, you know, push the wave. Now I'm going to be able to get the Herald. And that's it. I don't really want to like fight too much. I'm going to go ahead and take the Scuttle Crab and smash the Herald. That's my thought process right now. I just want to smash the Herald somewhere. I know that this tower is almost gone, so I'm just going to go ahead and wait. I'm going to take this Grump and go smash the Herald up to the top side because we can easily kill this Irelia. So I'm going to go ahead and smash it. This Tryndamere starts diving. Thank you very much. We get the full-on tower. We're going to get a couple more hits and see if we can even get the tier 2. Obviously, you don't really want to be getting everything so soon because at the end of the day, when you're allowing them like just straight up push, it's going to be difficult not just for you but then for the whole team, because if you guys are not coordinated, getting all the towers pre-15, it's kind of effy. So you want to make sure to not do that. So yeah, right here I challenge him, I try to go for him, we get the kill, but sadly he kills me. But then again, I'm going to be kind of happy about that because now my Tryndamere is going to be able to take a couple platings. So my top lane is winning, my mid lane is effy, my bot lane is effy, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, this bot lane, it was a little bit questionable, I would say. I don't know if Varus is technically new to the game. I don't really know what was going on in there. That's why Jinx was able to abuse so easily into the bot lane. But then again, Pyke, I'm not going to say that he did not know how to play. He was decent. But, I mean, not decent. He was like below average, really. But then again, he was trying. You could definitely see that he was trying to do a couple things, which is completely fine. So right here, I caught up the Jinx. Thank you very much. He's going to be able to get to land the hook, and now I'm just going to go ahead and take the tower. It's 14 minutes, platings are down, you know, it's always better to start going for those objectives. I know that Blitzcrank is coming, I know Malzahar is coming because I saw them, and now I'm just waiting. So instead of actually going for the Blitzcrank, I'm just going to go ahead and kill the Malzahar because it's straight up the main damage. I'm going to go for the Lilia because there's no reason for me to actually start focusing on the Blitzcrank. And now that's just going to go ahead and give me the tier 1. After that, I'm just going to go ahead and take everything. Obviously, I don't want this Varus because I've seen this Varus, right? I've seen what this Varus has been doing, and it's a little bit, you know, weird. Lilia just jumps on me for some reason. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my Raptors. Look at this is pretty good. What Jinx does, she goes for my Raptors because she knows I'm there, right? And then once I know that my Raptors are not there, I know that it's actually Jinx. And she wanted to take my red buff. You know, I just don't want her to take my red buff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that. Now I'm waiting for my W to get my Crux 2 and back because I think I already completed my Blade of the Ruined King at this point. So just like that, I'm 126 at 17 with 612. I'm very, very strong. And this is the part where, you know, everything starts going sideways, right? Because in a clean game, in a normal game, you're supposed to just straight up fight for objectives and get stuff done on the map. That's basically how you start snowballing in the game. But a couple things that are very questionable are gonna start happening because right here, I'm gonna fight for this guy. And now we're going to go for mid lane tier 1. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take the dragon. And, you know, that fight was good. But then the next few fights, they're going to be a little bit questionable. And not just in terms of the objective, but in terms of actually not getting anything after the fight. So, for example, right here, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill the Malzahar. Perfect. But what am I going to be able to get from that? And that is the question that you guys need to start asking yourself to actually understand how to snowball the game. Because yeah, you could say, but then I'm snowballing. That's good. Yeah, you're snowballing. But at the end of the day, you should be getting stuff from the kills that you're getting. So right here, you know, that fight on the jungle was really good because that's gonna allow us to take the tier 2, and then, you know, potentially we're gonna be able to take the tier 3, which is actually very, very good. So you can already see how this game got delayed. Like, this game straight up started to get like we started stalling because of how many bad plays we were making. Right here, this is a huge mistake. You know, I try to go on the Jinx and then I just end up dead, which is not very good. Every single time you die, it's bad. And I got one game, guys. I got one game on how a Gwen straight up destroyed me just by playing almost a perfect game. Like, I see that game, and this is how I feel like every jungler should be playing. Maybe because of my inexperience, because at the end of the day, I can just reach D1 Masters. I don't really know if that was the most optimal thing, but I know that the way that that specific game was played out, it was just straight up beautiful. Like, I had to say, well played when she played against me and destroyed me, because at the end of the day, she did really good. I'm gonna show you that game. That's gonna be one of my future uploads. But yeah, so right here, I want to push because we have bot lane. Have bot lane inhib, so we need to make sure that we pressure either top lane or mid lane. So that's what we're waiting for. We could definitely force out a Baron, but then again, I don't feel like the team kind of wants that. And then right here, this is when I found out that I'm still able to, challenge the Malzahar even though I'm not dealing the damage. So that is something to keep an eye out for. Very good mechanic to actually understand. So they're all going for the top side. It doesn't really matter at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the dragon. I knew at that point that it doesn't really matter. I can throw W and challenge him. So I'm going to go ahead and take this inhib. And then, maybe even potentially the next tower. So right here, I kill the Irelia. Dragon is up. And then, Tryndamere comes here and helps me. I don't know what I'm trying to do right here. I should not have gone for that Jinx. I should have just kept running. So this is the second time. Maybe I was just straight up limit testing at this point because I knew it was a normal game. And, it's very funny how I'm just straight up saying things about this Varus, even though he's 85 at 24, 137 and not even 2 items. But at the end of the day, he made the right decision there. I should have just gone to Dragon. I don't really care about Tryndamere. Just let him die and just back off. But yeah, and a couple more plays like that are gonna keep happening to the point that I thought that we were gonna lose, and it was kind of sad, right? Even though it's a normal game, guys, I love winning. I'm not gonna lie, just love winning. But then I knew that if we were able to kill the Jinx, I knew that we were going to be able to just straight up win the game very, very easily. So it was completely fine, we have an Echo, even though he's not a very good player. We have a Tryndamere, we have me, we have a Varus, we have a Pyke. So as long as we make sure that we kill the Jinx, everything is going to be completely fine. And this is why I was saying, right, this game is all about me and Jinx. This is just going to be a fight between me and Jinx. And she almost won it. I'm not gonna lie. It was just throw after throw after throw. But at the end of the day, we were able to pull it off, which I'm happy about. Because, right here we go for the Lilia. We were planning on doing Dragon. We killed the Malzahar. We killed the Lilia. And then Jinx comes in, and there's no counterplay against that. I don't really know why. Tryndamere was not with us. Everybody just dies, and they start getting Barons. And this is how the comeback almost happened, which is not something that I enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie. At that point I was like, okay, that was a huge mistake. At this point, it's just 3 mistakes that I've already made. That one on the bot lane, well, 2 times on the bot lane. The first time when I tried to go on Jinx because I was really strong during the mid game. The second time where I died when Varus was doing Dragon, and that time was actually very, very bad. Because at the end of the day, I just end up dead. I cannot be dying. I need to make sure that I don't die so that I can, keep up with the concepts of the game. Because that is something that lower elo players don't really understand. You need to be able to keep up with the concepts of the game. This is why dying is so bad. Because if you do, then you're going to be able to influence whatever decision it is that your team wants to make. But then if you end up dead, all you have to do is just rely on your teammates. And when you rely on your teammates, because I've seen a lot of players be like, oh my god, if Renekton was there earlier, we would have been able to make that. And then I wonder, like, why are you making a play that is, depending on some other champion? And that is not something that I enjoyed. So right here, again, 1v5ing, I'm going to go against the Jinx. I get pulled in by Blitzcrank, and then at this point, I'm the only one who's able to do something. I died, then everybody just straight up dies afterwards. And that is the 4th throw that I've made in this game. So that's why I was saying, like, this is just throws and counter throws. This game is just straight up me throwing it. And people would say that but your team is useless, yada yada. No, not really, because at the end of the day, the game is being thrown by me, really, because at the end of the day, I'm so strong that these things should not be happening, but then I'm making these things happen. Like, when you're that strong, you're not supposed to be making those type of things, but then, you know, you're not supposed to be going in 1v5 at 30 minutes almost when dragon is spawning. You're not supposed to be like doing those type of things, but then I'm doing them. And again, you know, maybe it's the mindset that I have in terms of actually being a normal game, but, you know, regardless if it is a normal game or not, you know, you should keep a straight up you know, foundational habits. And this is why I kind of don't like normals too much, because at the end of the day, my foundational habits are going to be flawed, because, you know, for lower elos is fine because these are, you know, not quality games, but then for higher elos, you know, building straight up practicing those habits is very, very important. So right here, all that's in my mind is just straight up killing that Jinx, and if we're able to kill the Jinx, you know, we're gonna be able to win the fight, and this is exactly what happens here. I was able to kill the Jinx, now we're gonna be able to kill the Blitz and the Irelia, and then after that, you know, just straight up get both inhibs. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that we were gonna be able to win the game, and I was actually very happy because I was able to beat the Jinx, but then again, not a lot of things going on, and these people are making, like, dealing so much damage to me. And again, I died, you know, when in a position where I should not have died. But then, you know, on the bright side though, I got both inhibs, right? I'm actually very happy about having gotten those two inhibs, because that was crucial. And then after that, all we can do, all we have to do is just straight up set up Baron. But then this is what I was saying, guys, when you're dying, you have no control over what's happening on the game. So Pyke just straight up killed himself. Varus is almost about to kill himself, and nobody's gonna be able to contest the dragon because I'm the strongest member of the team, and then I'm dead. So that's how they almost won that game. So yeah, after that, one more team fight is gonna be able to make it happen. And, you know, spoiler alert, I'm not even a spoiler alert, I'm not gonna tell you what's going on. So yeah, if you like this video, please thumbs up and, you know, like it. If you like this type of content, you know, just let me know, please, in the chat. Sub if you enjoyed it, please, that would help out a lot. And yeah, as always, let me know what champions you want me to play next. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.